Da, ai dreptate, n-ar fi cea mai proastă idee dacă își trece și la niște PTT-uri în plus.
Pot să... Da, mișto.
Ce?
Aveam zău întâmplător binduit și pe un buton de la mouse. Much easier.
Da, asta e de
celălalt
bună.
buton de la mouse pentru Discord, ca să fiu și mai deștept decât să-mi rup degetele.
Asta nu e ideea, dar pe de altă parte eu am cam toate butoanele binduite în joc pe mouse. Toate 11.
Da, am Z-ul pe rotiță dreapta, adică chiar pe rotiță n-am ajuns să binduiesc abilități.
Păi da, dar să nu-ți fie greu după aia să ți apăsa pe buton când ai nevoie să vorbești. Uite-mă că s-a logat și feghetul.
Ilor? Dați-mi și mie un summon că nu pot să trec de ușa pulii mele.
Good evening.
Da. Click please. Acu, te summonez.
Să rămână. Că
pula nu m-am mutat în același timp.
Buzzing a lot there.
Summon evening?
Yeah, as you're like buzzing, like you're being attacked by a swarm of bees.
Sworn in the company cum era?
În cazul ăsta nu trebuie să dăm Teriana pe Discord din moment ce are PTT-uri separate, că nu o să ne intercalăm.
Yep.
Ai primit summonul? Da. Am uitat să-mi trimit mâncare, dar e ok.
Am eu blood sausages dacă trebuie.
Dă și mie vreo 5. Zicea mâncare de aia cu crit, am uitat, dar nu am uitat să-mi trimit pe... Aveam făcute pe Rogue, da. Am uitat. Mi-a picat în sfârșit jegul ăla de... Mi-a picat în sfârșit jegul ăla de Brazier Cap de la Kobold.
Not sure what you're complaining about. I mean, you usually die first.
I usually what?
Die first.
Teriana, tu ai Shaman sau Warlock?
Nope.
Nu mes. Da.
Da, așa, atunci că mai am să-ți dau niște week-aure.
Bine, Warlock-ul încă e în face, nu? Shamanul e cu 20.
Ți l-am dat pe ăla cu Primer, nu? Ăla de trebuie să dai lava și la 10 stack-uri de...
Nu, că oricum îl joc cu elementul.
Actualmente se pare că elementalul e el mai bun.
Nu știu cât de el mai bun o fi, dar am jucat Enhancement de când au băgat Shamanul la alianță, deci m-am cam putut.
Pe vremea când aveai Wind Fury Weapon.
Da.
Ce frumos era!
Ce mișto era să farmezi PvP pe vremea aia, mam.
Era vremea când nu vrei să te pui cu warriorii, parcă. De obicei câștiga partea care avea mai mulți warriori. Arms în PG-uri.
Bă, culmea, nu prea.
Și avea o perioadă la un moment dat, avea un prieten care juca Warrior Arms și... Mă vedeam la un moment dat pomp Crăciun făcut de un Warlock, știi? Și ăștia râsă din partii și că, ce drăguț. Un Warlock s-a luat de Warrior Arms îmbrăcat full de PvP. That's cute.
Did you try turning on and up again?
Yeah, actually.
Off and on again, get it right.
Yeah.
Ia mă cârnatul, ca să zic așa.
Mersi. Nu eram atent.
Mi-amintesc că pe vremea aia în pre-launch-ul de TBC n-am făcut altceva decât să farmez pe toate caracterele. AV ca să-mi iau armele de PvP. Și șamanul a fost de departe cel mai nesimțit. Mă băteam singur cu câte 4 odată și nu mișca niciuna.
Yeah, so farm raid's over. Now everyone's disappeared again.
Like 4 or 5 people?
This isn't farm. I've got a phone call. Something's come up.
Yeah, I need to wash my hair.
Bă,
Wash Craig's hair as well.
That's true.
să te uiți la ăsta, cum se numește, la Deadly Class. Am văzut aseară 6 episoade din el cât am făcut all quest-urile. Holy fucking shit, e mișto serialul. E făcut după niște comicsuri americane produse de Image Comics.
Okay, hopefully everyone remembered to bring their flasks and their food.
Și cred că o să-i placă și Mariei. By the way.
4 flasks, 4 food pieces.
Yeah, I have it in my mail. Does anyone have a portable mailbox?
Yeah, sure. Just a second.
Oh my god.
The sick thing here is that actually Omni has a Ventus room. Way to go on making it really serious.
There you go. Mailbox.
Oh, look at that.
That's one very useful quest.
Yep. Also the Legend Squire from Northland.
I think I still have one quest item if anybody needs it or wants it.
Lost Mail. It's also a very fun quest to do. If you haven't done it yet, you should.
Okay, let's see what creative ways to die we can come up with today.
Should look down the barrel of a cannon. Got a machine boy, World of Tanks.
Bravo, mă!
FL10 ăla, mă rog, panar DBR.
I'll use the flask and rifle. No point using it before that. Manus, you ready?
Yep. 8
Still in
plus.
on mine is.
Where's Chupa?
How does this fight scale, by the way? I take it this fight's also easier with more people, I presume.
Yeah, because it's always 3 bots.
Wonderful.
Never mind, I thought Jaffa was a healer, but apparently he wasn't.
I think the only thing we need to remember we're doing differently is that during the flight phase, healers are trying to avoid going in the bots. There are enough shrunk people that it's not required. Okay, let's go.
E, nu știu să scot un pește.
Cannon.
E, unde mi-era
sorry.
ăla?
Wormhole.
Bomb blew up in the raids. Please go with plenty of time.
Cannon.
Should we start?
Bravo.
No.
The extra, like, 1 melee attack you're gonna do is not worth it.
What happens if it's an empowered melee attack?
I mean, if it was a crit melee attack, then it would be worth wiping the raid, but if it's not a crit, then it's not worth it. Oh, did I? You can change them back now.
Pardon.
Like, I have no idea what order they're supposed to be in.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I suppose if people were used to a particular one, then...
Purple is in the upper left and orange is in the upper right.
There isn't anything in the upper left. You can't hide here.
Bottom right. The marks are fine now. Sorry, I just need to turn something off.
Your fish?
No, Microsoft Teams.
Shoot your face.
Getting spammed by student messages and it's distracting me.
What do they want now?
Basically just have a hand in for a presentation tomorrow night, so they're all trying to do it this night.
So tell them something good. Sorry.
No, I just muted the phone and let them try to contact me without getting answers.
How dare they turn an assignment a day early? What do they think this is?
Exactly.
Tell them, you assholes, I'm playing World of Warcraft. It's very important for your grades. Leave me alone.
If I don't kill Megatorg tonight, all of you fail.
Exactly.
Well, I
Not
can't
my
fail
point.
you guys, so someone has to suffer.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm ready. I think, as I don't hear the vibration through the headset, it should be fine.
Sugar, do intellect please.
Hmm?
Cast your buff.
This resisted the intellect buff.
Oh, some, right.
Ah, cursor's here.
The
Yep,
annoying,
stay in
Saved.
the annoying thing is, we don't have a monk. With so many melee, that buff would actually be substantial.
What is the monk buff?
More physical damage taken.
Physical damage.
Alright.
Demon Hunter is more magical.
I have a monk, but it's not been leveled up yet.
I know I'm magical. Thank you for reminding me.
Jeff has been putting out all the expansion. Where's your
Timo.
monk, Jeffo?
Groaning. Groan.
Actually, I don't know. I think it's
It's like
370, maybe. To check. I don't know. Nowhere near enough for HC.
Și am și o răsiel acum, Berserk King-ul. Băi, obscen de puternic Berserk King-ul ăsta, mă enervează.
Știu!
Dacă eram feral aici să-mi pun picioarele. Dai că ultimul ligofren.
Ți-am zis că hordagii sunt nesimțiți la capitolul rasiale.
Rău de tot, adică nu știu cum să zic.
Bombs. Markers should be in the right place this time.
Okay, I got a crit. It was worth it. If you want.
That excuse only works once.
Teleport.
Wormhole.
Cannon?
Okay, let's restart.
Be one of these nights, I'm gonna stop eating food.
Era și eu să iau canonul ăla în dinți. Fugi pe fața lui.
It's one thing people have to start watching out for is when he takes off and land. He quite often does a cannon right afterwards. And with his new position, he's usually firing it straight through the road. So we gotta be wary of that. I can't afford so many deaths to.
Almost pulled an Arcanian, Manis.
Adică ce-am făcut?
You know, looking down the barrel of the cannon.
Nu, credeam să am trecut pe fața lui. Se uita la mine și când în loc să fug în cea mai scurtă direcție, am ales în cea mai lungă direcție.
Se trage în șlotenia mea. Avem un prieten, eu joc Airsoft, știi? Și am o grămadă de puși de Airsoft pe acasă, inclusiv una din asta, bolt action și sniper din aia, de trebuie să o armezi după fiecare tragere. Și vine la un moment dat Manis cu unul dintre prietenii lui la mine acasă, hai să se joace cu pușca, Manis ia asta, se uită, lunete, chestii, figură, manevrează, trage cu ea un pic, o armează, o pune jos, trage din nou, o armează și o lasă jos.
Da, aia a fost greșeala mea, că am uitat că am lăsat-o armată. That was my bad.
Și vine prietenul ăsta lui, ea frumos de țeavă, pune frumos așa cu țeava la ochi. Uită-mă așa și cam ce te aștepți să vezi pe țeavă? Luminița de la capătul tunelului.
Așa, ca idee, the guy is also the IT manager. La Douglas, România, în momentul de față, like.
Had like a UI chock full of frames and you could barely see anything.
Every single vanilla and TPC player.
Yeah, but this was in like Warlords or something.
Was that Manus?
Actually, that might have been Manus, yeah.
Cannon. Bombs are out.
Cannon.
Cannon?
Res him, please.
Ajungi?
Fac suficient rage. Da, trebuie să-mi fac rage suficient.
Bombs.
E relativ simplu să rezurectezi pe cineva dacă nu tanchezi activ și nu trebuie să-mi folosesc rage-ul pentru abilități.
It's gonna do shrinking.
Shite.
Mi s-a părut că explodă cineva în raid.
Lowland, purple. Yellow.
Avem un pitic care nu vrea să intre.
Soccer red. Soccer yellow. Soccer green. Tyralis yellow. Tyralis red. And Tyralis yellow and blow him up.
Bombs in 5, followed by a wormhole straight upward.
Asta e la unde trebuie să
Sure,
vă dau
not near
un
the
rol, da?
robots.
Da.
I'm gonna have a cannon in 6. Shrinking in 5.
Let's keep still.
Bomb in 5, followed immediately by cannon.
Soccer blue.
Jump,
Soccer yellow. Stupa pink. Soccer blue.
Jaffa, yellow. Red.
Încep să cred că și Jaffa e colorblind.
Stupa pink. Stupa pink duck.
Purple.
Blue cogwheel.
Nu, e pink.
Red.
Nu e, frate, niciun roz. Crede-mă că am pus și robotul ăla, niciun buton roz acolo.
Minus.
Oh, ai dat în Discord, sorry.
Yes, you did.
I did not intend to.
Don't say pink though, that's confusing.
Sounds like Italian with the Soviet accent. It's Romanian.
Cannon in 2. Shrinking in 5.
Move fast since he's going to do a teleport after.
He won't do it.
Oh, he might. Both
There
red.
we
You on red, Theriana pink. You on purple, Theriana green. You on blue, Theriana red. Omnionite pink, green, sorry, bollocks.
Jeff a red.
Omnionite red,
Jeff a green.
Omnionite yellow.
Okay.
Jeff a red. Shrunk in 3. Wormhole in 5. Do not move straight away after the worm. Let the shrunk people
Keep
run.
still.
And Corsair, green. Red. Corsair green.
Blue. Yellow. Purple.
Oh, really?
I can heal Jaffa.
It's okay, Hellstone.
I really need a heal.
Where is it?
Eu nu știu unde ești.
Am în mijloc.
Nu era în mijloc.
Let's res Chupa as well.
Bombs.
Deci am acum Berserking-ul și heroismul up, așa că mâinile roz.
You have sheep out.
Deci există un roz.
Wormhole, don't be near the bots. Sheep blowing up and cannon. Focus on dodging now.
Ce-aș râde să-l terminăm așa repede.
Ar fi bine.
He's on the next lift off.
Bombs. Shrunk in 5.
Use Jeff.
Remember
Greg,
health stones?
purple. Red. Yellow.
Play past green.
Stai,
Blue. Red. Okay, detonate.
Cineva le-a vreo nuntă.
Cannon in
Oh.
5.
clar. Cannon?
Doamne ajută.
Someone heal me.
Focus on people with dots. You want in this, focus on them. Go for the sheep.
Bombs in
Wormhole coming.
5.
Get away from the bots.
Sheep.
Cannon in 5.
Shrunk people, you can just stay out and try and do damage.
Bomb in 5 into cannon.
Right, and watch out for shrunk people as we're staying out.
Cannon.
Îmi dă seama în ce direcție îl tragi, dă tu nu.
L-a dat deja.
Dublu au.
This is it.
Come on, boys.
Come on. Nice.
Yes!
Congrats, guys!
That was awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Trampled like a bitch.
One try too early. I'm ready to join now, so.
Manis câștigă darnica întotdeauna.
Just let me figure out if I'm trading it. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, nice.
Am zis că nu-l
What are
trade,
you
nu?
rolling on? There's no loot.
I thought Marlon said. Oh no, sorry.
Just said he's not.
Yeah, unfortunately the add-on, since I have to be assigned as Master Looter, because it's not a Battle for Azeroth add-on, it's a older add-on. So since I have to be assigned as Master Looter, it automatically rolls every single item I have access to on the boss. Hence the confusion for last week and this week.
Wait, what?
Did you roll the shoulders yet?
No.
Okay, yeah, okay, no, okay.
We tried getting another one, because well, there's one which doesn't do that.
This is the only add-on that actually there are two add-ons that work in a similar way. I tried the other one and it just I could not make it work for the life of me. This is the only one that actually works quite consistently in catching all rolls.
On that subject, did I win the drink?
I think you did, right?
You definitely want something.
Where's my trinket, friends?
I don't know, maybe Miss has it.
What? What's with me?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Don't you have Yuan's trinket?
Yeah, miss. Where the hell is my trinket?
I don't know. Where's your trinket?
I don't know. That's what I asked Manny.
Menace, where's this trinket?
At you?
Oh! I now get it. Good morning.
Okay. 400 item level back, crit mastery and the socket plus engineering. Go for me instead.
Engineering though, that settles the score.
Carster really wants it.
Sad thing is, that cape is entirely useless if you can get the set bonus. Which makes me wonder why they actually bothered to do capes.
What bonus are you referring to?
No, the lower extort and shroud and the seal of the Dazar'Alor Empire gives you 150 main stat if you have both items.
It's 4 mythic plus.
Yeah, but you might not be interested at all in the stats that they give.
No, but it's still 150 main stat. I mean, there are specs that don't really care that much about main stat, but
Yep.
it's still valuable.
I'd imagine with Titan Forging you might not always use that set. You might get more stats just from breaking the set. And again, Mythic Plus,
yeah.
because it only works in the raid.
I mean, Titan Forging, sure, getting sockets and whatnot, but on a general regular drop, 400 versus 400, struggling to see why you wouldn't.
You might not be interested in raid.
No, but it doesn't say that it's within. Yeah, actually, it is within.
It's only Zandalari, so the raid and maybe the Horde map.
It's restricted to Zulazar. As in the geographic location.
The archive of the Titans of this tier.
Yeah,
Sort
that's
of,
what
yeah.
I figured. But it's like, considering archive was as good as it was, it's weird that people wouldn't want the.
Ce ai zis mai devreme lui Craig?
to
just
set
gonna
one.
go and get a gem for this cloak, so I'll be back.
I can give you a gem.
What gem do you need?
What kind of gem do you need?
Guild of Drug Dealers.
Hook you up with some of those crystals.
You would?
What gem was it?
HP, just like
Yellow.
Quick owl's eye, I think it's called.
Craig, are you gonna cut it or should I?
Yeah, I'll go on. Got plenty of them.
What are you gonna lace it with?
Speed, of course.
A lot of this kit might be useless next raid.
Well, it's supposed to be Owl's Eye, but I put in a bit of Royal Quartz as well.
Yeah, that would be interesting for jewel crafting, combining two colors of the gem and making a third one more powerful.
Some of those things look kinda useless though.
Do you not want anything to gem?
No, it's fine.
Combine two colours like we could make a red and yellow, we could make an orange gem.
Yep.
Can you imagine the crazy world we'd live in if we had orange gems?
I don't think Blizzard would ever make orange gems, it's just stupid.
But what if you do like a green or something else?
Now maybe they
Make it.
put in like a gem that relies on the rest of your colours, so that you can have two blues to activate or something.
If only we had that before.
Yeah.
What about if the gem sockets were like actually color coded themselves?
Yes,
Christ.
back in the day.
So putting the right colour gems in them.
Yeah, well you'd have to because it'd be unfair otherwise.
And then you actually had to think whether having like 2 red and 1 orange was worth it, or if you should just go with 3 red. And it's just like, why do they remove stuff like that?
Make it easier.
I mean, like an average player would just do whatever the hell he thinks is best, and that's it. But it's just, when you want to raid, of course you're going to go with what's best.
Well, Ion, one of the reasons they changed it was that colors like green, orange, and I think purple gems were combinations of 2 primary gems.
Duh.
Yeah.
Hence, when they renounced the socket bonus thing, they just went for simple colors.
Well, that's like why I don't think that.
That is as far as I remember. Certain crafting.
I don't see why they had to remove socket bonuses or even reforging. I get that it's too hard for the average player, but I missed reforging when you got shitty stats.
Yeah.
It was too hard.
I think a lot of the removal of reforging was to do with the hit and expertise caps, and then they removed hit and expertise anyway, so I'm not sure why it's like that.
With most things in Warcraft, most of it is removed because people complain about it. People complain about reforging as all you do is put your stuff in Mr. Robot and it tells you what to do. This is another enchantment you have to do to your gear.
No, but like in terms of like reforging, it was mostly to get gear with hit and expertise, and then get less hit and expertise once you hit the cap. But I don't know. I still like getting away.
It wasn't
the
interesting.
No, but it was useful.
Just to interrupt for a second, we're going to take a small break. You can either go away and do your own thing, or you can look at tactics for this. But yeah, just a few minutes.
So I was meaning to just shit talk while you're doing groups. That was my plan.
Feel free.
I mean, I'm not saying it was like very engaging to reforge away, but if you get gear with versatility and you hate versatility, then it would be nice to at least lessen the amount of versatility into a better stat.
I have limited experience with it, as I came back in MOP and then it was removed very shortly. But it seemed really bad, in my opinion. As it looked, you just got your gear, whacked it into a sim as you do now with the other enchants, and just do whatever it says. It's not like interesting or fun.
Well,
Might just be me.
they also
Having
went.
spent
They also went with the decision of being able to equip items as soon as you got them, so you can equip them in the raid you got them, rather than having to go back to home base and enforce and reforge and enchant and gem and all that shit before you can equip the item.
Yeah, that's what I found. like when all the gear that you were, when I came back in MOP, I was literally having to like roll on nearly everything. Like, is this, if I reforge this, could this be better than my current piece?
And nothing is as disheartening though to get like a higher item level piece and then look at the stats and think, I don't need this stat. This stat is not something that I, as my spec, uses. So I can't use this better piece.
Actually, there's something much more disheartening happening right now in Battle for Azeroth. Getting an Azerite item that is 60, 70, 100 item levels stronger than the one you have equipped, and it being less powerful than the one you have equipped due to not having enough artifact power.
Which is
I get what you're saying, but 60, 70 level is a little bit of an exaggeration.
In my logic, you should be able to buy the Azerite traits somehow from some vendor with some form of currency that you accrue through XYZ. And furthermore, I don't see why gear need to have stats anymore. Just change it up to some form of a system where you can put various types of stats on your gear as you want to, or make like secondary stats irrelevant.
I don't know. I see a lot of people complaining about the neck. I really don't see the problem. It literally just do some bare minimum content of World Quest and that, and you get more than enough to have decent traits on your gear.
All I'm saying is that whenever I get versatility, I'm disappointed. And that's not a feeling that you should have when you get a gear that's like 15 item levels high.
Yeah, no, I brought a Nazarite head this week, and it's crap for me. In fact, it's crap for all 4 specs. I can't use it on a single piece. So that's 3-4 weeks of Mythic Pluses, just completely useless for me. I understand the frustration, but it's just, that's RNG, in my opinion.
In my opinion, you should rather get like a headpiece with like a slot for an Azerite, like with slots for Azerite traits, and you could just buy the Azerite traits somehow, and then unlock those traits permanently. So whenever you get something with the slots, you can just slot in the unlocked traits, and then as the expansion progresses, they release more traits, and you have to try to farm more of the traits. But having to, I don't know, spend 7,000 residuum just to get the headpiece or the chest piece or the shoulder piece you want seems, well, hostile towards play.
Well,
it'd be nice to see like unlockable traits, maybe like through professions or something. Like you can craft some sort of jewel with jewel crafting, and you can use that to like specify a
The problem with the Azerite gear, once you buy the Azerite piece, that's never going to get replaced this tier. That is end game gear. You're never going to get better than it. So to just like buy it, I understand that you shouldn't just be given it, but it should be a goal to aim towards, because it's literally never going to be replaced if you get your best in slot traits on it and just buy the one you need.
But like, let's say that you have to do the Glorio battle for Dazar'Alor to unlock this trait, and then you have to do heroic Jaina for that trait, or you have to do like specific challenges to unlock certain traits. I mean,
then you're just going to get people complaining about specs in progression, in that my best in slot spec is locked behind Mythic Jaina or whatever, so that's now a useless trait for you, as once you've killed Mythic Jaina you don't need anything.
Plus there's another thing,
boss.
Yuan, from a design perspective, you really need to have randomness, otherwise people are just going to huddle on the best trait or the best combination of items and gear and stats and never look at anything else at all. So there's no point in creating gear except for the best in slots. Randomness is important in a game like WoW, otherwise people systematically will not pick up items.
Unless they take it to the point where they just create too much randomness and it all becomes pointless in general, because it just disheartens people.
Depends what your goal is. Is your goal to kill bosses, or is your goal to get the best gear possible?
People still play Diablo.
Yeah. Well, not that's not exactly a fair comparison, because the randomness level in Diablo isn't that high.
Also, you'd have to genuinely look at the weightings of how many people actually want the very best gear possible and how many people actually just want to kill bosses. I would imagine the numbers of people just wanting to kill the bosses compared to the people that want perfect gear are absolutely skewed towards the kill bosses.
I think Blizzard need to ignore everyone and do what they want again. They seem to have spent so long listening to people complaining about certain mechanics to remove them, to find out that actually it was just the vocal people that hated them. And then everyone's like, oh no, you removed it, we really liked it, but bitched about it at the time. So it's just like, everyone complained about Legion during Legion, and now everyone's looking back at it saying how good Legion was. So you just can't win either way.
Yeah, I'm going to interrupt everyone to talk about the boss for a bit. There are a few differences that we need to be aware of for Heroic. On the boats, all of the abilities are the same. The gimmick is that when we get a boss to 50%, it will go to the other side. So we need to get both bosses to 50% at the same time. Otherwise, one boat will have 2 bosses, and one boat will have 0 bosses. And the boat that doesn't have a boss gets bombarded with these swirly crap on the ground. So it's pretty important that we're very precise with hitting 50% on both of them. Beyond that, it's the same on the boats, as far as I can tell. When we get back to the actual main platform, dealing with this guy, the way the ads work is a bit different in Heroic. So you get a Storm's Wail debuff on you, like normal, and you can clear crap like normal, and then you take the debuff to the back, it spawns an ad, and we will slow down the ad, and we'll try and kill it as it reaches the boss. The difference in Heroic is when the ad dies, it doesn't give Storm's Wail to a new player. Instead, it drops a thing on the ground, like an orb, and the orb will pulse increasing damage to the whole raid until it's picked up by someone, and whoever picks it up will then get the new Storm's Wail debuff. So through use of raid cooldowns and such, we can leave the orb on the ground for a while, which means we have to deal with less ads. So in theory, we shouldn't have as many ads as we do on normal, if we can actually deal with the orb being on the ground and coordinate our cooldown usage properly. I don't know exactly how long we'll be leaving it there. We'll deal with the ships first and make sure we can do that, and then we'll think. But we will have to arrange that when we get there, which is going to involve people having it stack up for cooldowns and such as well. We'll try and be a bit better with the space that we use, especially in terms of like the swirls in the platform phase. We'll probably try and have people stack up and move together to try and make sure the whole platform isn't covered in crap. To be a bit more structured than the sort of free-for-all we have on normal. But yeah, we'll deal with the boats first, and then we'll sort of organise this. The groups are 1, 2 left, 3, 4. It's probably not exactly right, but it will have to do a lot of stopping and starting with DPS to make sure it's accurate.
So a lot of the timers we've now gotten used to on normal were unchanged for HC, weren't they?
Which timers?
Just like the ability, when one dies, start channeling ads, and when one of the sides dies, and normally you've got like a few seconds until the other one starts channeling, haven't you?
Oh yeah, you have 5 seconds on Heroic as opposed to 15 on normal. Yeah, it's the responsibility for both sides to make sure that you don't push your boss to 50% until it's time to do it. Because it's pretty bad to have 2 bosses on one boat. It also means that no matter what side you're on, you have to be aware of the mechanics for both bosses.
Do you want to go over both boats then, very briefly, given that I've only been on one side?
Yeah, sure. The Sister Catherine sides, 2 main abilities to watch out for are the Voltaic Flash. They will be like streaks of lightning that go across the ship, and there'll be safe spots to stand in. So that's just a move out of the bad crap mechanic, it's pretty straightforward. The other mechanic is the Crackling Lightning. She puts a lightning debuff on someone, and when it expires you drop a bomb at your feet, and then the bomb blows up and silences everyone who's nearby. So the idea with the bomb is to drop it in a corner far away from everyone, and then run back to the boss before it blows up in your face. As for Brother Joseph, he targets people and makes them drop pools on the ground, so you can try and like place them together in some sort of fashion. And he summons these sirens that will draw one player in, and if the player reaches the siren, you'll jump off the boat and die. So everyone has to switch to the sirens, and if you're the target for her attack, then you need to get away from her. to like maximize the time that you're moving towards her.
Thank you.
There's only like 2 mechanics for each boss, plus the shared ones like the random damage and the shields. But generally it's just dealing with 2 mechanics, it's quite simple.
Incoming steep learning curve.
Floriana, you can keep an eye on the sides of your boss, the percentage of health, and I'll keep an eye.
Sure.
We can just coordinate who's attacking, who's not.
Nu știu cine a făcut faza cu săritul. Nu, Andy. Că a sărit efectiv de pe barcă și și-a recăpătat controlul caracterului exact când a trebuit, știi, și a reușit să scape de saltul în apă.
Nu.
A dat un charge rapid.
Siren coming. Kill the siren.
Got a bomb in the road, watch out. Make sure you go far away with that. Okay, Sister Catherine, we have to slow down a bit. They need to be really even. We res Manas?
Siren?
Siren.
Don't hit Catherine anymore. Break her shield. Then stop hitting her. Okay, let's push both to 50.
Oh, okay.
There's switching.
Okay, that was good. We need to keep doing that.
Move away from me with the debuff.
Baron coming in outside.
Sorry.
Joseph's getting pretty low. Compare.
You launch Gaffer, I'm getting dragged through pulls.
Move to the edge with the debuff. Careful lightning. Joseph's almost twice in health.
Go for Siren. Stop hitting Joseph now, go for the Siren. And Jaffa. Okay, don't hit Joseph anymore. Break the shield.
Lightning incoming.
Okay, let's kill both.
Lovely.
We'll pop heroism when we're back. I know we haven't arranged cooldowns, but you can see how it works at least.
Do you have a permanent slide for the ad?
Mage should do.
I'm on it.
Dispel me, please. So when it dies, it should drop something on the ground.
Billy, să știu de el. Don't take the orb yet.
Soak in front.
Oh.
Sorry.
Please run over it. Taunted.
Spell a
Yeah.
Aproape că i-am dat dispelul, cred.
Okay, so you can see how much damage it deals.
Should be around 40k every 2 seconds and putting a 10%
Only plus.
on.
You have it.
Yeah.
Why are you just standing there?
Cause I fucked up.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
even be
we're
picking
dead.
that up. Yeah, okay, so everyone can see how it works at least. When the ad dies, it drops the thing on the ground, and if you run over it, you pick it up.
Did you notice if it's instant or a bit delayed like wrong?
I'm not sure.
I picked it up, there was a timer, DBM said that move to the back, I tried to time it to do a leap to the back.
That's
I mean,
not what he means.
Between when it spawns and you pick it up.
Also, he means that when you pick up the orb, you are supposed to move to the back when it expires, but you're supposed to be running around to clearing pools until then.
Oh, okay, I missed that part, sorry. No, it's like the wrong one, it's not targeted, it's just round.
No, it is targeted on your location. The swirlies.
There's quite a lot of things on the floor, it depends which one you mean.
If he means the sea souls, those are targeted to the players. If he means the bomb, the soak that we need to soak, that is not targeted to a player.
Yeah, Ire of the Deep is just placed randomly, but it hurts. Ire does like 250,000 hit.
How many people at range do we have? 3 healers, Yuan, Ralikam.
3 ranged. Plus
Would you
healers.
like me to go boomkin?
I don't think that's necessary.
Actually, 4 ranged. Chupa is.
Oh yeah.
Also, we're 4 healers, aren't we?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
count
Manus
me as.
tends to stick to melee.
I'm not. Oh, no, man.
So yeah, between all the range, you should have no problem soaking bombs. Even if melee aren't there.
Left without fortitude, I think.
Question. As
Don't leave yet, stay on the main platform for now.
Can I speak?
Yeah, good.
As melee, do we tunnel the boss and then switch to the ad when it's near, or do we switch immediately?
You tunnel the boss until the ad gets near and then you switch to it.
Okay. Me as a warrior that I can charge, do I charge or stay on the boss and tunnel it?
You stay on the boss.
Okay.
We want to kind of maximize the amount of time the ad's alive. That way we don't have to deal with the storm spell or the orb. We're going to go with a sort of much more structured stacking here, so I'm going to say for melee, we're going to have a marker on Theriana and everyone has to stay on him at all times. And for range, there's going to be one on Yuan and everyone stays on him at range. And we're going to just move left to right with the pulls. We'll try and stack them all in one place. What this means is if you don't move for the swirls, you will just be instantly killed. Because there'll be like 10 plus swirls hitting you all at once. So it's a risky method, but if everyone does it right, there shouldn't be any downside.
Also ranged, if you drop the swells like on the edge of the room, we should not need to clear them for the duration of the fight.
Whoever has assist and DBM, what are the marks for? That marks on people's heads. And what colours is it using?
Let me check.
Probably sirens and stuff. In terms of the orbs that drop out of Ralocam, I'm going to say that you're in charge of picking up the orbs. For the first one, we're going to leave it on the ground for a while, and we're going to try and just do some stacking and healing and see how that works. But for subsequent orbs, it'll be your responsibility to pick them up, clear the debuffs, and then take the ad to the back.
Okay, so DBM shows me that no icon is used by the boss. By DBM.
It's probably leftovers from Mechtork.
Thought we cleared that. Okay, never mind. Never mind then.
I will be right back. Quick emergency.
Okay, so both Ariana and Yuan have marks on them. We can start the phase on the right hand side, and we'll just move over as we go. But it is very important that everyone moves for swirls, because a whole bunch of them coming your way is just going to kill you outright. Yes, Ralocam will be doing all of the soaking.
Unless you mean the Ire of the Deep, in which everyone should be soaking.
Yeah, for Ire of the Deep, the group that's closest to it will move together and do that, still staying stacked on each other. So if one spawns like in melee range, then melee will soak it, and if one spawns far out, then range will do it. But that doesn't mean everyone suddenly scatters. It's still important to stay spread to maximize our floor space.
Everyone should actually stack on the Ire of the Deep as well, because you can get sea swells overlapping.
Yep. There's enough space in an Ire that you can get swirls on one side of it and move to the other side and still be in it.
Craig, jump on the boat when you can.
If it makes people feel any better, we spent about the same amount of time on High Tinker on HC as we did on this on normal.
If you get the first add debuff, then you deal with it like normal. If you get any add debuff that isn't the first, then you've done it wrong. Unless he casts a second one. But if you get one that's not casted from the boss, it means you picked up an orb when you weren't meant to.
Ce vrei, mă?
Ce-ți face Tali?
Se băgă în seamă, se urcă pe mine.
Let's wait a bit for Theriana.
Ah, cred că am răcit.
How sad.
Da. Tu știi cum a fost, că ai fost și tu săptămâna trecută.
Siren?
can move after the bombs drop. Okay, once we get Catherine to 60, we'll slow down a bit. Okay, stop on her now.
I don't think it's blocking, it's marking the people with silence debuff.
Siren?
Okay, let's resume on Catherine. She got a shield.
That was okay. That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
I got surprised there for a moment.
We just got some shields right at the time we were about to change over, so.
Siren incoming.
E mai ușor să faci DPS pe Catherine decât pe bulă ăla altul, că la ăla trebuie să duci după Siren, știi? Să întrebi DPS-ul.
Da, văd, pe el avem acum pe bula la altul, la noi aici. În stânga. Plus că trebuie să fie mult mai mobil la Joseph,
Yeah,
că
on the siren.
am multe căcaturi care trebuie să fugi.
On Achilles. Okay, let's kill him. Break the shield. Ready to go your stacks. Melee, please stack. Move right. Spells. Move right. Ad was not slotted. Stay on the stack mark. See spells. Move.
Let's move to wait for the finish. Finish the cast, sorry.
Okay, orbs.
Orbs, that's the doors.
Yeah, okay, so let's restart them. I think we can probably push up to about 10.
Îmi place tactica asta, merge bine.
If we have cooldowns coordinated properly.
I'll just do 4-6 spells. Is the target set on when he starts casting or when he finishes casting?
Don't release.
You gotta be quicker to saying that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, correct?
When he finishes casting.
Okay, that's around then.
It seemed like the ads went like turbo mode to the boss. Was there no slow on it?
They were also kind of full health. Overall, this seems like a much easier boss.
Yep.
People need to be fast in the seas well still, because you don't have that much of a...
Hey, reviews pentru Jackie Briggs.
Yeah, it's a direct move.
Yeah, pretty much.
I experienced that.
Also, when people start breaking formation, that ends up placing seas balls all over. Standing on the mark and standing on the mark.
Yeah, even if the mark goes somewhere that you're not expecting, just follow them.
Can we have a different mark than a star for melee group? It's not visible.
Is that okay?
We'll
Also,
see.
Circle is being used for fixating on sirens on our ship. You might want to use a different.
The blue one?
No, the circle was.
Okay, Jan can be Prey Diamond instead then.
Ooh, so pretty.
Thank you, Craig. I'm flattered.
Just remember, there are complete trash diamonds as well. Not every diamond is valuable.
Arguably, there's no diamond that's valuable, but sure.
In terms of the orb on the ground, let's try and do it such that we'll leave it to 10 stacked. We'll say that on 5 stacks, Tyrellis does his trank, and then on 7 we'll have Spirit Link and him from his, and then on 10 Relevant will pick it up. Try and place the Spirit Link like between the two groups if you can, so we can all get in it. Yeah, I know it won't be up every orb, we're only leaving the first orb on the ground for a long time. After that, they'll be picked up quickly.
Is it in the notes?
I can put it in the notes.
Thank you.
How safe are ranged stacking the orb at the moment? Circling the orb between them?
The Ire of the Deep, you mean? Or...
Yes.
There were 2 people that went to it that try. Some were dead, others gave it up.
I mean, it's, when we're leaving the orb on the floor, it increased nature damage, so you're taking 50% more from that orb as well.
In fact, I'm fairly sure the other guy was you, since it was a feral druid, so... It was me only, I think. Oh no, never mind. Tyrellis.
Just wondering if you get 50% increased damage, do you need more people to stack in it now as well?
It's like... It's survivable with just 2 people, but it's still a massive blow. And if it takes increased nature damage as well, then it's not survivable, I think.
What's increased nature damage?
When we leave the orb on the floor, we get a stacking dot that increases nature damage we take.
Ah.
Just wondering if we need more people to soak in it. That was all.
Ire of the Deep deals frost damage anyway, so that's fine.
Oh, does it? Never mind then.
But ideally, the entire range group should follow though, because there will be sea swells during the Ire anyway. So...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But it's just a technique buff, right?
Saturn?
Try and stay near the middle of the ship, that way you can get out of lightning at any node. There's no reason we can't just stack on melee.
I got greedy that I tried to cast.
Well, Achilles smells, that's
Okay, slow down on Catherine. Just stop hitting her.
Siren?
Mamă, ce te-a prins.
Eram cu degetul pe domnul și n-am mai...
Break the shield. Okay, push both. Can you res him?
I can. Good.
Incoming siren.
Let's get Joseph to 10 and stop. Go for the siren. Shield, break him. Okay, kill. Stack on your marks. Put arrows on. Higher. Sea swells, move right. Don't move early.
Get on the mark.
Taunt for me. Spell, please.
Always incoming. You good?
Keep stacked. Melee move to this.
God damn it.
Yeah, might very help with that.
Nah, I picked it up then.
Ralocum is dead.
Okay, let's restart them.
I have a soulstone, so don't release.
Just jump in.
What was that?
I said don't release.
Oh, I thought someone said Jaffa, sorry.
We can probably have it such that if one of the orbs spawns in melee, we can just have the inactive tank solo it. They don't do enough damage to kill a tank, so. And there's no reason they shouldn't be on full HP.
Generic comment to possibly improve random deaths. The timers for Seaswell is shown on DBM. If those are called, I think it might stop the insta-gips we get. We had like 2 or 3 there.
Yeah. I just didn't call one because I was away dealing with an ad, so I wasn't watching the boss timers.
As a general rule of thumb for the range group, I'm not going to move very far away from the pools. So just try to see where I move and then reposition.
Okay, I just want to make a weak arm.
It seems that the pools are not very quickly cleared, so it's the right left thing doesn't really work out very. in practice.
Yeah, you can pretty much just use the space as you like. Going left to right isn't really too necessary.
I'm just more trying to edge and create clumps of them instead.
A intrat Anton pe stream.
Aoleu.
A și plecat. N-a observat că suntem toți hordaci. Stai o secundă să încerc să-l trolez un pic. Nu merge. Durează prea mult, văd că.
Catherine to 60 and then stop. Okay, stop. Okay, let's hit her again. Break shield.
Joseph is coming over.
Siren. Philippus.
It's gonna work. Typical.
You're way too close.
Yeah, I was.
Can we res him from the edge?
Really no, might have to go to the other end.
Okay, don't worry about it. Siren. Jaffa.
Top on sister for a bit.
Freedom the people.
Why would you
Stop
put Blessing of Freedom on him?
Break shield.
After you've said it,
Stop on sister. Stop. Cursor. Auto attacks as well.
I for one approve of Jeffa dying.
With stuff and kill her up.
Siren. And Achilles. Yeah, we had a Siren right as we were gonna kill. Because we were a bit behind with 2 DPS dead. To your stacks.
On the mark.
Sure, thanks as well. Move.
Yeah, move to some. Keep on the mark. Taunt from me. Dispel me.
See swirl in once. Move.
Ah.
Kill dead.
Da. Bă, da, deloc nu m-am mișcat, adică...
A fost ceva de genul, știi, like a deer in the headlights, știi? What?
Da, exact. What?
Okay, ready for cooldowns. Move. 5 stacks.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay, we're starting.
Asta ca și...
This is a bit where we use our healing cooldowns to ramp up to 10.
Don't release.
Just jump in the water. Like a turtle.
Did you say another one bites the dust?
Can I say something? For the ranged group that doesn't stack exactly on the mark, those erratic swells of yours is kind of what's getting people killed. There is a mark, stand on the mark.
Yeah, it's important to be right on them, so we stack the swirl. Just being near them isn't good enough. Yeah, the swirls don't appear until the end of the sea swell cast, so you move at the end of the cast.
I was gonna say, does anybody do... what's his name? HFC last boss?
Archimod?
Come on, yes, if you remember the flame patches that he does, it's very similar to that. The fireworks.
If you want a noise in sea swells cast, you can get that. All it does is just make a noise at the start of the cast, and then at the end of the cast you can move.
What is the noise?
It's a bite carton, but you can change it if you want something different.
The more healing, the better. Who is more capable of displaying any sort of emotion while acting? Brie Larson or an actual slice of brie?
Miss, it's Ire of the Deep. You're asking the one about the one we're supposed to stack on. and soak.
With sex.
Vi s-a părut mie sau a zis with sex?
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah. The portal went back to the start. Sorry.
5, 4,
I did not realise you were waiting for me.
2, 1.
Neither did we. Bă, ăștia mișto că până și asta, până și Sophie Turner are mai mult expression range. As in Sansa.
Sophie, da, pe asta vreau să zic. Isn't she Sansa? She's actually decent actress.
Siren incoming?
No, she sucks massively in farsă.
Comparativ cu cine? Brie Larson?
Tot restul castului. Tot restul castului din Game of Thrones. Pick one.
Catherine Stewart? Sau cum o cheamă, nu? Aia din...
Deci pune
Cardboard Face din... Oh, stai frate că Daenerys e mega expresivă. Ce vorbești?
Stop now.
Like... She's what, the queen of eyebrows, right?
Siren?
Let's resume now. Shield up.
That was pretty on point.
Baron incoming.
Here it comes. An Omni.
Am început să vin review-urile, că Captain Marvel e destul de vărzăună, dar acum nu știu cât este hate din cauza faptului că e Brie Larson de Togauzu sau...
Din tot ce a făcut aia sau chiar e filmul prost, corect.
Nu.
Păi și a făcut, a fost weekendul ăsta, nu? Sau weekendul ăsta e...
Nu, joi, mâine. A, nu, păi mine.
Joi.
Nu, azi e joi. Deci azi e prima zi în care...
De azi,
rulează.
Știu că aveau premiera pe 8 martie, pentru că știu că Women's Day.
Stop DPS, sister. Stop.
Hai că mă opresc și eu.
Okay, kill both.
Păi da, dar e avantpremiera astăzi. Și avantpremierele de obicei se vând bine.
Da, de obicei.
Plus că aia sunt banii care intră toți la casa de producție.
Da, bă, deci.
No.
Dispel, please.
Stack on per. One.
Move and kill yet.
I'll solo the R.
Sorry.
Stay on the stack.
Move.
Taunted.
Spell her. Spell, thank you.
Add.
Do you swell in through?
Move.
Get stacked again. Stand him up, pick the orb up. Taunt from me.
Move.
Other
11
slow down, our
seconds.
mage is dead. Everyone on the app with too much energy.
I'll solo this fire.
Oh.
Another eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's restart.
No soulstone, so run.
I could do with someone in ranged calling out the iris. And spend
Sure.
time looking for the sea swans.
Yeah, use the weak RI link to just get a sound for it. Makes it really easy. Someone can call it as well. But that
Yeah, I
helps.
can.
Was the first orb picked up immediately?
Yeah,
Look-
sorry about that. I missed that.
Okay.
It can spawn on the melee group.
It always spawns underneath the ad and it dies.
Anis? Ești la porno?
Nu. Ce să-mi găsesc un sunet care să...
It's a pretty good try at least. Sorry. Like, that's good.
I'm not
We can
Sita,
leave
bro.
that first one.
I'm not Welsh.
I'll give us more Fiesta.
Înțeleg dacă era vreo oaie, dar că de mioritic și toate cele, dar capre... Nici asta nu sunt, adică... Oricum, bună asta. Not as funny. Anyway, ce încercam să fac era să găsesc o alertă sonoră mai calmă pentru Sea-Swells-uri. Ca să-mi și dau seama când intră. Oricum, nu de-aia am murit acum.
Și o icoană mare în fața ecranului.
Păi nu, că l-am pe ăla... Cum se numește? Folosesc boss modurile alea de Wikawara, de pe Wago. Și sunt marcate, doar că vreau și eu un sunet ca să mă anunțe.
Let's get some buffs before we go with the bots. Mage buff, so. Thank you.
Why not use trouble form here?
Because you've been banned from shapeshifting.
To prevent you from jumping on the fucking water again.
Before we pull, do we have any Warlock candy?
Cookie, cookie.
I mean, I do.
Thank you.
Wow, payment de bere 6.1. Holy crap.
Bine, din nou zic, avantpremieră. Să vedem mâine. Adică de mâine începe bâlciu.
Nu știu, bă, băiete, da. Wow, that's low.
toate publicațiile stângiste o să înceapă să țipe, cum că lumea sunt niște misogini și niște porci sexiști.
Deja țipă.
Superficie.
Da. Deja țipă, corect, adică...
Sorry.
Okay, let's stop on Catherine.
Siren.
Careful that bomb. Break the shield. Res him as well.
Wait for them to break the shield. Never mind, he's coming too.
Okay, we're a few percent behind.
Avoid. Move.
Siren.
Let's restart. I think you have to wait for us to get that shield. It comes in right on the switch.
Yeah, he was at less than 1% when it popped up for you.
Soulstone is up, don't release.
Are you gonna be able to res us?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, sure.
It might take a bit, but it's still going to be faster than running.
Sono imparato un Tomatoes. This is going to be fun. Ai văzut faza, nu? Cu scos diverse căcaturi de pe acolo, că să nu mai dea lumea că nu vrea să vadă filmul.
Da, am văzut-o pe aia.
Da, normal că e critic score 82%, putu-vă în cur.
People just stayed. And then we got like raid buffs and stuff.
Raid what?
The useful stuff.
Well, we're moving back to the middle platform so we can do that.
Told you it's faster.
You are lying.
Toată lumea e... e băfăită și pregătită, dar ai numai voi trei sunteți.
Is the feast better than the blood sausage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Blood sausage is 85 and feast is 100.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded sad.
That sounded truly disappointed.
Let's get buffs up. Where we go over?
He doesn't like people touching his sausages.
Sausages are tastier than bloody
soup.
Whatever.
Voi sunteți pe partea cealaltă cu Joseph, nu? L-a apucat pe
One of these tools that's gonna kill you.
Nah, cheat death, yeah.
Baron?
Who are you referring to? Me?
Nu, Carcer.
No.
N-avea cum să fie Carcer, Carcer nu-i pe partea asta.
Bă, Carcer, nu vezi care ăsta, nu vezi care deja activ chip death-ul?
Stop.
Ăsta e tras să stai un ambush în gură și e tras să stau palme de la 3 pe lună. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Siren incoming?
Don't push it, we're gonna get a shield. Shield up.
Stop hitting brother. Big shield.
Okay, push now.
Incoming?
Like a glove.
Like a glove. Yeah, Ace Ventura, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Ace Ventura reference in Raid.
Sorry.
Yep.
Can I kill these?
I need heal, I need heal.
Nu știu, mi se pare că e mult mai ușor decât...
Decât Joseph?
Este.
E, da. Dar pe de altă parte e și mai unforgiving.
Da, if you fuck it up, o fuzi rău.
Da, if you fuck it up, you usually die.
Siren.
Aici damage, la Joseph damage-urile nu sunt așa de mari.
Nu, doar că te omoară dacă nu mori Siren-ul.
Ok, stop on Catherine.
You can keep going.
No? Okay. Oh, she got shield. Done.
You have 5 seconds to kill her, so you're fine.
On your marks.
Get set.
Get ready, man.
Back more. Come on. You don't need to be that close to hit him.
Jesus, unde poți să stai pe lună?
Mult.
Dracu a fost aia, mă.
E... Siswell-ul.
Spell me.
Different. Move.
I will leave this on the ground to 10 stacks. The cooldowns you're using are in the node.
Storms incoming. Range.
Move away from that. Move away.
Don't pick it up.
Ranged behind us.
Move. Let's take it from here to be safe.
5 stacks. Use the first cooldowns.
You want your counter or not?
7
Oh, I don't
next cooldowns. Yeah, use a shout if you have one.
I don't have.
Okay, when we hit 10, Riley can pick it up. Mid.
Range behind.
Taunted.
Can you heal on the Radu? Because she's out of range for me.
Orb on the left.
This part of the plan?
Should I soulstone?
No. We missed that orb on the left.
Yeah.
Him our attention. That worked pretty well though.
And just jump.
Do not release. I repeat, we have
There's probably a weak aura for that.
probably. Ah, you have more haste.
Actually, I don't.
Oh.
We're likely to have 2 Storm's Whales debuffs out before the fight is over. So I'm going to say, Relicam, you continue doing the first one, but when the next one comes out, I want Teralis, you to run one as well. But the boss should be dead before we get up to 3. He'll be pretty low by the time we even get 2, to be honest. You won't have to deal with it for very long. But yeah, we're doing good at this. It seems like our tactic's pretty solid. If we get the 3rd, something's gone horribly wrong somewhere. I don't see us getting the 3rd on any attempt that's going to be close to getting a kill. So I don't think we really need to plan for that. The boss should be like near 30% by the time we get the 2nd one, so we'll deal with that like maybe twice or so, and then he should be dead.
Făcut asta la emisarii pe 12 caractere mei și pe NASA nici de pe WoW la 7 dimineața.
Da, stai liniștit că am terminat aia cu misiunile la ora 5. O să stăți lemn la muncă.
Vreau să prind de aia 3
It
emisari, că
seems
l-am
like you can
reputație bună.
pretty safely leave an orb on the ground until about 5 stack.
Mai e și Dark Moon Fair Up, știi?
require many
Și
cooldowns.
am luat și aia 10%
So if you
XP.
do that Relicam, that'll maximize the time between
Da,
us
XP și
and
de
our DPS.
de la
The first one
Carousel.
we can go to 10 with the cooldowns, and then after that we can just go to 4 or 5. It seems like it doesn't actually hurt much.
stack up on her.
Siren.
Yeah, stop hitting her now.
Aaron.
Shield. You go right through it.
Oh, no, shield too. Perfect.
Wow, that was like split second.
Spread now on Joseph.
Siren. let's wait for the next siren before we push Joseph. Stop hitting him. Siren.
Up on Catherine.
Okay, we can push both.
One is no more.
Shield. Done.
Like a love.
Mai ușor de zis decât de făcut.
Your stacks.
Ranged or...
I'll solo it. Or range go, yeah. Okay. Tom. Spell, please.
No. The other side's over there for the ad.
Sorry, I completely phased out. Sorry.
Let's restart.
Teriana, că tu ești mai cunoscător. I have sold some, don't release. În momentul în care, spre exemplu la chestia asta, când ai solzurile, mie îmi intră sunetul de gong în momentul în care începe să casteze solzurile. Dacă îl setez să-mi bage sunetul de gong la sfârșit, gen on hide, ar trebui să sune în momentul în care se termină castul și sunt solzurile deja stabilite, dar nu sunt încă, adică nu e o damage-ul, nu?
I really encourage you to have a very visible way of tracking when C-spells are
Cast successful.
I know DBM makes a noise and stuff, but it's really easy to filter those out because they happen so often.
Deci eu lucrez la el la actions, nu la trigger.
Yeah, the weak aura is really useful.
Trigger, combat log, cast successful, cred că e cel mai ok.
Ok, hai să încerc și așa. Da, de fapt nu, o să încerc pe ăsta să văd dacă merge on hide, cu on hide.
About your Ember Prime already.
Dar mi se pare poate un pic mai util când începe, că ai și tipul să te gândești la asta, nu trebuie să fugi instant când auzi sunetul.
Păi asta vreau să fac, să fug instant când aud sunetul, că vreau să devină o acțiune reflexivă.
Da.
I think he's a little easier than Mechator.
Pretty much.
I get that feeling.
He's easier but requires more attention, I would say.
I think the main difference is that the abilities in this boss are much more timed and less. They have less of a random effect than on Mechatork.
It's less forgiving.
This fight seems to make more sense on heroic than normal. Like that, what happens?
Oh, that definitely.
I mean, that's because we have a very wing it tactic on normal, and we never needed to change it because normal.
Yeah, but like on normal, you have 2 bosses on 2 ships, and now at least they switch. It's like half a fight on normal.
Yeah, do stamina buff before we leave. Thanks.
I didn't get Miz, wait.
Miss, should we make an weak aura that automatically whispers you every time?
Well, no, I am. Well,
I'm here on your ship. Give me stamina, and I'm out.
at the moment I am looking for some weak auras. Yeah.
What add-on are you using for healing again, miss?
What?
Wall of text incoming.
Like, that man has literally typed it exactly as he said it word for word, poor support.
Yeah.
I like it.
He doesn't second guess himself. He's very sure of what he wants to say.
4, 3, 2, 1. You must be taught a lesson. No escape from the sky's fury. The storm brings ruin to the unworthy.
Aaron?
Okay, stop on Catherine.
From the sky's fury. The thunder's voice rings true. No escape
Siren?
from the sky's fury.
For sure a little bit more, down to like 53.
Thunder's voice rings
Stop, wait for the shield. Nuke the shield down and then nuke her straight through at 50. Siren. Ship. Let's get to 10 and then stop. Stop now. For the siren. Okay, we should get shields soon. After that we'll push through. Shield.
Wait for break to finish the shot.
Yeah, go.
Scuze.
Where was it?
Yeah, mine.
Tom, please.
Range package one.
Spell me, slowly up.
C swell in 5.
Third. Yep.
Okay, Orb is on the ground.
Uh,
Lalan picked up.
Behind.
C swell incoming.
Sorry?
We just letting the next orb stack, or are we just gonna?
We'll just go without stacking. See how far we get.
C swell.
Don't pick it up, don't pick it up. Omni.
Omni, clear.
Keep stacked.
C swell incoming.
Spell me. Ton as well, please.
Everyone on the south.
Oh, behind, right now. Way back to the back.
It's tactic.
Rolling through.
Range, come on.
No? Get ready to move back.
Da, nu e bună ideea.
Da, nu-ți dă destul timp.
Deci atunci îl las pe un cast. Nu, că pe un cast merge bine, dar...
Okay, he's gonna get 100 energy.
Don't release. I have soulstone.
This is the point where we get 2 ads as well.
Oh yeah, seems. Does it just spawn 3 or 4 in a row, or does there like some sort of, if you don't have X amount of people, it spawns again?
Spawns a bunch in a row.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we can definitely just use the inactive tank to soak ours.
Mai bine atac decât zic de o prostie.
Because they don't do that much damage.
How long a beer back is that? Does anyone know? It's time to go grab a coffee.
We can take a few minutes break if people want. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. The tank is not tanking the bot. Don't worry too much about stacking. We'll just run around and soak the IRs.
Does that mean we're not going to do any of the IRs?
I think if one spawns near you, it's pretty safe to just stand in it anyway. But if it involves like running across the whole room, then probably don't really need to.
Because ranged end up taking quite a bit of running around in the back there.
Well, I think, yes, Teralis. I think range will still have to take those swells, or those IRs, because tanks might not get into them in time. Especially if they're way back. But the melee ones can definitely be covered 100% of the time by the tanks.
I don't want to do that because we have had situations where people either run off the side or they box themselves in, and then they have to run around for the IRs. So no, we're not going to stack further to the side.
What's the damage on the IR?
It's about 260k.
That should be manageable.
Yep. They don't come in fast enough that there isn't enough time to heal us up. And we both have suitable HP to soak that, plus our own.
Yep.
We'll need to make sure it's the tank that's not on the boss though, because we don't want like it coming in at the same time as a melee attack and having a tank die. But there's always one of us free, so that's fine.
Is that going to be possible with tanks running to the ads? Do they overlap at all? Or
They probably overlap, but the tank's going to the ad is not that important, honestly. Like the debuff we have on us lasts long enough that we can afford to be diverted by an orb and then still get to the ad on time.
I'll take this opportunity to restart my computer, since my keyboard is acting up, and I want to see if it's because of the software or because of the hardware.
A picat lumea după Discord, pe asta ce s-a întâmplat?
Cucărat, cred?
A, uite că sunt și fraieri ăștia aici. Nathanos și cu Rocan.
Ah.
Modelul lui Nathanos i-a făcut mișto rău de tot. Bine, și al lui Rocan până una alta. Dar al lui Rocan e mai clasic, așa mai... Neobișnuit. Mai obișnuit, pardon.
Da.
Ce ai făcut, Frighet?
Startă computerul.
Ah.
Făcea figuri, ăsta 4, nu prea se apăsa cum trebuia, știi? Vreau să văd dacă este o eroare de software să înceteze tastatura.
Bă, nu știu, din punctul ăsta de vedere sunt mulțumit de Gen 11, adică singura problemă care o am cu ea încă a început să mi se cujească W-ul.
Nu,
da,
de la software era, merge acum.
Singura problemă care am cu tastatura după, nu știu, 7 ani e că a început să mi se cujească W-ul, but otherwise ține. Gata, bă, a venit vara.
This seems a lot easier than normal. Well, when we first did normal.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
By the way, the debuff for the stacks, it's called Unbound Energy, right? I think.
The phase 2 stacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kelp wrapped fists. If you mean the tank stacks.
No, she means the stacks that we get when we don't pick up the orb for the storm.
Yeah, the stacks on the raid is Unbound Energy.
Yeah, I want to track it.
I was thinking about the tank soaking as well, Alan. I think it makes more sense if you tank the boss and I go around and soak the iron. Because I can block spells and I can heal myself.
Yep.
So we'll do it such that you can go out and like get dispelled on an ad and just taunt as soon as you're back, and I'll just run around and soak the iris for the whole fight.
Sure thing.
Deci, miercuri o să primim Allied Races, Zandalarii Troll și Cultira Summer. O să primim
marea de Professions.
Da, Brawler-ul.
Da.
Raid-ul nou.
Raid-ul nou o să fie cam după
Crucible
sau 4.
of Storm.
O să nu-i dau acum.
Ca de obicei. Stai con Catherine.
Da, nu știu ce dracu a fost. De la software este, că acum merge bine. De la sănăția aia, știi, că nu acceptă input, că lag-uie, știi? Da, acum nu mai merge. Te cunoaște să ce nașpa, că era fix pe ăsta, pe tasta mea de Ironfall, știi? Și era, coie, go! I need that!
Okay, let's stop on Catherine.
Siren.
Shields. Shields up. Burst the shields down and then just face the boss.
Wait. Okay.
Spread for Joseph.
Okay, that's good.
Coming up.
Start. Stop on Joseph, wait for the siren. Comes. Shields soon. Let's wait for them.
Wait on Catherine. Drop the shield.
Okay, nuke shields, kill both.
Come on, closer to the edge, don't be afraid.
Two swells coming in.
Move.
Come on, you can't die to that early.
Add.
Res fill the pass.
That has a lot of HP.
Don't forget to stack even on the edge. Or that will happen.
Sea swells coming in 5.
Oh.
Taunted.
Dispel run. Taunted.
Sea swells coming in 2. Oh.
Păcat, m-am mișcat prea repede.
Stay away from the legend. Omni, you're not stacking. Neither is that also.
The orb.
Move.
Taunted.
Dispel run.
Get ready. Move.
Taunted.
Add. Soak while we're here.
Sea swells out.
Move back. Get ready, go.
Taunted.
Dispel run.
Add will be coming to us.
Taunted.
Sea swells to move out.
Move.
We have to nuke the other down quickly. It's gonna get too much energy.
Pick up the first orb quickly to separate them. 100.
Yeah.
Kaboom!
I have Soulstone, don't release.
Yeah, sorry for dying at the start, man. That was stupid of me.
Just a bit.
You know, contrary.
Okay, remember your flasks and stuff now since we need 3 extra DPS push. Healers, you should try and do damage during heroism as well. Since there's not much to heal at that point.
The tank switching was okay?
Seemed alright.
If we let an orb stack up at the start, yeah, or does it keep on going awry?
I think the first orb got picked up by someone.
Actually not bad then, 25% left.
Yeah, I think the problem in Rallocam was the first orb got picked up early, and then you tried to let the second orb stack, and I was telling people to pick up. So which is a bit of confusion.
Yeah, I think the first orb was me. So that's my bad.
No, I was just kind of trying to blame. I was trying to figure out if we leave the orb stack, 25% might actually be doable tonight, hopefully.
Baron?
No bonnet for that, huh?
Stop on Catherine.
Baron?
Don't push before shields. Okay, drink both.
Spread away from Joseph.
De ce?
Păi pune stormurile alea și să nu le punem în melee. Că la Catherine practice-ul e să stea toată lumea stacată pe ea.
Și la ăla e o idee bună, că dacă le lași în melee înseamnă că ai slow pentru când vine sirena.
Da, nu e idee rea.
Let's get the siren. Don't hit Joseph anymore. Shields soon. Don't kill him yet.
Shield up.
Okay, nuke both. Heroism.
Get ready. Move. Yay, no one died.
Don't jinx it.
Haunted.
Six scores.
Spell around.
Ai fost dispărit
Ready?
instant.
Move.
Taunted.
Move away from the ball. Or not. Get ready. Move and soak. Out the edge.
Haunted.
Dispel around.
Get ready. Move. Soak and kill. Stay away from the ball. Get ready. Move.
Haunted.
Dispel around.
Focus the ad.
Taunted.
Six scores and 3.
Get ready. Move.
Măta!
Prism again.
Wasn't me, boss.
Da, n-am zis nimic. Nu tu ai fuck part, eu am creolat-o acolo.
Yeah, there's some stack up picking it up.
Get ready.
Pick it up.
Move.
Do you want shout?
Haunted.
Dispel around. I got
Two
him both.
ads.
Get ready. Move.
Taunted.
Nuke both of them. Leave them a lot of energy.
I-am prins pe amândoi cu debuff-ul.
Nu, mișto așa.
Yep. Băgat Gheorghe în
Leave. Pick up one orb right away and leave the other orb for 5 stacks.
Get ready. Move.
Grab the next orb.
People are not stacking anymore.
Anyone? Grab it. Taunted. Focus the ads.
Dispel around.
Ce dracu a fost damage-ul așa de mare? Ah, aer.
Mizerii de alea, nu știu.
Da, n-a fost săucuit un aer gădit.
Ignore the last ad.
$2 million.
We're getting it.
That's awfully close.
Less than in the wave. No.
Yeah, that was decent.
That is way better than this.
Ai? Ai să se?
Nu, n-am. Am ce zis că n-am.
Heads towards the end there though.
Bine, atunci mă o să mă piși și dă-mi un rest.
Da.
Button to executes.
I'd like to point out that there's like not a lot of people having flasks left.
Everyone should be using them.
There's only 2 people missing flasks right now.
Yeah, now. There was like 3 people that put them on.
Why do we have this ready check, man?
Because the Exorcist rate rule checks for flasks and food when you do a ready check.
Well, no one had food.
I have my feast.
Absolutely no one with food on. What is this?
Also miss absolutely no one with stamina buff, really?
Hush! Damn stamina buff.
So try to stick with me a bit more towards that last part there. Everyone was just spread around.
Yeah, range. We're doing absolutely.
And I do try to position everyone for the ads so that we move away and do not pick your by mistake. So do stick on me.
Very nice stacking. When the 2 heads came up, I was able to put the debuff on both of them.
Well, you know, I don't like to brag.
I feel like that was more an accident than anything.
That was actually intended, fuck you.
I'm not
Let's see
convinced.
if you can go 2 for 2.
I saw them lining roughly, I thought, you know what, I'll stack them, we can cleave them.
Stamina buff before we go. Thank you.
I have to eat.
Just a pointer. Craig, didn't you say that you were going to get ours first?
The IRs, you mean?
The what?
The orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, because we are always moving from the range, and that is totally not connected.
Yeah, it's because I don't see Craig, so I don't know if he's going for them or not.
Yeah.
It's worth still moving, to be honest.
So
Yeah,
I'm just doing the movement there just to be safe.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
good to
thought
keep
that
doing
we
that.
were doing double job, that's why.
If Craig's going to solo everything, then I would have to have him use a mark or something so I can see him being incoming.
I don't have the movement to reliably solo everything, so it's good that ranged are helping as well.
This try was a bit special as well because they kept on spawning within like 5 yards of the group, so it was incredibly simple to navigate.
Well, there's another thing, like we mentioned earlier, Craig will be able to take all the melee ones, but there's not the same cannot be said about the ranged ones because they might be way out of range.
The melee one shouldn't be a problem though, because melee.
I feel like what we were doing was fine, so let's just continue with that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You must be taught a lesson.
Voi câte testoase, câte sirene prindeți?
2, 3.
Da, la fel și noi.
Nu știu, nu mi-a pus-o pe aia să picioare să-mi fac picioarele.
Skill.
Stop and get there.
Stop hanger.
Siren.
And shields. Nick down both to 50.
Spread for Joseph on left bolt.
Siren.
Sorry for what, John.
Never mind.
Da, aveți idee despre ce vorbește?
Nope. Probabil s-a pus ceva în cap sau...
Nu.
E cu tine pe barcă, până știi noi.
Da!
Joseph, new siren, so.
Prostă întrebare, știu, nu. Mă gândeam că poate ați...
Siren now.
Niet.
I'm fully pissed.
That was close.
Don't hit Joseph anymore. Nuke the shield.
Wait for the orb to become pink and then click it. Now, go.
Hey! Looks energy less.
Let's get heroes up.
Everyone DPS for me. Swells after this.
Get ready. Move.
Taunted.
Disparaton.
Let's remember to leave the first orb on the ground.
Get ready. Move.
Top back.
Got it.
Push to add.
Melee move away when it's about to die so you don't pick up the orb.
Move backwards.
Okay, be ready with your healing cooldowns.
Gonna be a bit split. But that's fine. Move.
When you ignite, go things up.
Okay,
On these split.
Let's go back to the right.
Why did you do that?
Everyone switch quickly.
Ce-a făcut?
S-a dus înapoi, Emily.
Get ready. Move. Everyone to the right side edge. So, move. Good.
Shout use, shout use.
Yeah, pick up the orb.
Get ready.
Taunt.
Taunted.
No. Stay
Dispar la plan. Dispar la plan. Thank you.
We'll be
Can as
moving
Achilles.
towards the left. Add.
See swells coming in.
Get ready, move. Back where the tank is.
Taunted.
Dispar la plan.
See swells.
Res Chupa instead.
Add.
Yes. Pick up one orb instead.
Get ready. Move. Just gonna get 100.
That ad needed to be dead before he got 100.
We kinda got a bit behind when one of the ads got spawned in melee though.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Do we need 3 healers for this fight? 4 healers?
We can't need 2 on each ship, unfortunately. We don't need 4 in the last phase for sure, but we need 2 on each ship.
And there's a lot less spot healing to be done on the second phase. Da. There's a lot less spot healing to be done on the second phase, so.
Is there a way to bypass the 2 healer requirement for the books?
No.
Not really.
What I was going to say, how comfortable is Miss on disc? Disc does quite a lot of DPS, doesn't it?
I can do.
Is that possible?
You'll have to
On
swap
disc.
Miss with Sammy in that case.
De ce?
Ok.
De ce? Pentru că discul nu dă atât de mult heal pe cât dă un șaman sau un paladin și în momentul de față avem...
as we are without changing anything. I feel like we're pretty close to killing it, so I don't want to change any factors at the moment.
Want me to go disc or not?
Just stay as you are for now. This is definitely working, like we're only screwing it up because we're making mistakes.
Deci șamanul se descurcă mai bine, șamanul și paladinul sunt concepuți să dea spot healing, spre deosebire de druid și de priestul disc, care n-au zero spot healing, știi?
When we land on the platform.
Yes.
Și dacă gen sunt acum eu și Sami suntem pe partea stângă și e Miss cu Teralis pe partea dreaptă. Dacă Miss se trece disc, n-o să fie niciun strop de spot healing pe partea dreaptă. Holy Priest are capacitatea de spot healing, da?
Can I get Blessing of Wisdom?
Discul sub nicio formă.
We're holding the first orb to 10 stacks. After that, your cooldowns are free.
Well, we're supposed to be.
We're supposed to be, but melee keep running over it.
Thank you.
Maybe we can try to kill the first one faster towards the middle, and then we can avoid this kind of thing.
Melee can also just watch where they're walking. It shouldn't be something that requires a tactic change to not walk on the orb.
True.
Just walk away from it when it's about to die at like 2-3%. The extra 1 or 2 energy it gets from it isn't really huge.
But it's shiny and sparkly.
Sparkly.
Lol, Ioan e vacă. Parcă era undead.
Cred că vrei să zici bow.
Nu. Cred că vreau să zic vacă. I'm pretty sure that's a female model.
Aaron?
Stop on Catherine.
Siren. Up on Joseph until we get them.
Stop on Catherine as well, for shields. Shouldn't be hanger now. Okay, nuke the shield.
Oh boy. Lovely.
Ce?
That was awesome.
Ce s-a întâmplat?
A sărit Teriana de pe bloc,
All
de
about
pe parcă. Și l-a tras ăsta, că era în aer și zicea ui! L-a tras ăsta, l-a tras...
Mis înapoi.
Mis înapoi. Asta e figura pe care a făcut-o live ăla,
Handy.
Eram și eu cu mâna pe jump around. Noroc că nu m-am grăbit, că mă aruncam singur după navă după aia.
Da.
Să înțeleg că Play of the Day merge la Miss?
De data asta, da.
Yep.
Stop on Joseph. Wait for the siren. Here it comes.
Stop on Catherine for now. Or for Craig to say okay.
Wait for the shields.
Now.
Okay, push button.
Wait for it to become pink. No.
Ne descurcăm mai repede treia asta.
DPS, hit as DPS as you can.
Îmi dau seama după cooldown-ul pe care l-am de obicei pe ăsta, pe Berserking.
Suntem la 3 minute în momentul de față.
Get ready. Move.
Taunted.
Dispel me. Q.
See,
Get ready. Move.
Taunt back, please.
LA, just don't go near it.
Yeah. One is dead. Move to the right.
Two.
Okay, we're rocking up to 10.
Get ready. Move to the right.
Cannonball ranged on one side. Get to the right side.
Okay, ready, pick it up. At 10 now.
These guys after.
Get ready. Left.
Taunted.
So.
Dispel me.
Taunt back.
These guys
Get ready. Take a step back till the. Move towards the left.
Grab the orb.
Get ready. Right.
Jaffa has it. Taunted.
Oh.
Dispel.
Get ready.
See.
Right to left. Move immediately to the next.
Pick up the orb immediately, kill the next ad.
So far, we're here. When it's move right,
Taunted.
right side.
We'll be killing one more set of ads.
Dispel me.
Grab the next orb, someone.
Taunted.
Airport, still add.
You can.
Get ready, move to the right.
Slow game coming out. Taunted. Someone grab the second orb. Grab the orb to the left of us, melee. Kill
Get
this
ready,
element.
move to the left, kill the ad.
Taunted.
This is the last ad, the next one gets ignored.
Shout used.
Just make sure it's slowed.
GG.
Get ready, move. Ignore ads, tunnel boss. Just make sure you stop. Yay!
Nice.
Nice, grats!
That was
Good
a
job,
successful
guys.
night.
Hooray.
We progressed on 2 bosses, yay!
was that inspirational speech about me needing feet off of Jaina, wasn't it?
That's when the troll princess returned. Flooded her eyes. Princess Delachi, the alliance be using
Okay, we can stop there then. People should make sure they're prepared with Jaina tactics for Monday.
That's going to be fun.
That's one word for it.
This is not going to be
Wait, don't leave.
Yeah, tactics is bring a scarf.
And chicken soup.
Yummy.
Why would we have a go on Jaina? It's just going to be suicide.
Yeah, there's no point spending the last 15 minutes just dying to Jaina.
I mean, I'm going to spend the first 10 seconds of the fight casting Hearthstone.
Leather pants, 400 item level, crit and haste, go for main spec.
If you're doing a +10, I'm up for one of my priest.
Okay.
Find one as well.
Asta mână, dragii.
Jeff, if we get ported to that boat now.
Yep, you will. I'm hoping so.
He says while eating a crisp.
Hey, hi guys.
So,
Chupa, does that NM means you're passing?
never mind.
Da, știu că la Nevermind, da.
What does it mean?
Holy shit, at that Titan Forge though. Yeah, yes man, he has crit haste pants already with fighting 15 item levels higher.
Grazie,
De
Seralis.
ce Sloboz dă rol pe băia?
Nu știu, habar n-am.
You just saw leather and got loot crazed.
Cred că exact ce a zis, cred că.
Oh, but still though.
400 item level, chest plate, go for main spec.
Why is Jaina attacking me? I haven't done anything yet.
We had a paladin pool and bubble hearthstone, and we had a hunter misdirect to a rogue.
Harsh.
It was
I got out. I got out.
Which paladin was it so I can promote him to officer?
Omni.
That's good, I approve of that.
I'm dead, damn it. Who killed me?
Everyone, basically.
I'd imagine Jaina.
Best try yet.
I know, right?
But that was a good first pool, guys. Now, just for next time, just don't die.
No.
Jaina's a mage. Sugar is a mage. Sugar killed Miss.
You killed me!
Two-handed axe, item
Remember
level,
that.
400 crit, versa and strength, go for main spec.
God damn it, it's so cool, man. But I can't roll it from main spec. I want it for trap.
Stainum, do you really need it?
Well, I have a 385.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no worries.
Like, really, really?
Like, would you be able to walk over glass for it?
Yeah, it's
Walk
one of
over
the
glass,
coolest
come
looking
on.
axes, man.
I will
Salted
just transmog
glass.
it. But
I mean, Stenemo, you should say yes and go for the Swedish variant of glass.
what's
Because
the
that's
Swedish
ice
kind of blood?
That's ice cream.
Ah, like the
No.
French version.
No.
If I ever get the axe, I'm not rolling it.
No, glass is like glass, but the Swedish word for ice cream is glass.
That's two
Yes.
S.
Hear the difference there.
Yeah, we heard it.
But in French it's the same, I think. No? Ice?
Nah, that's glass. Here.
Mace
le
can
glace.
speak French. Mace can speak French.
Or
French.
baguette.
Oui, oui, le baguette.
Le baguette.
Do you
Ah,
know
was it?
the French word for Swedish is though?
I'm gonna...
Not Norwegian.
Le retard.
Oui, oui.
What the
Bonjour.
Yeah, I brought Miz to speak French.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? That's the only French I know.
Because it's a song.
I said you know what it means. You just know the lyric.
I know what it means. That's the only French I actually know.
You forgot omelette du fromage.
Omelette.
Guys, do you know what you call Yuan in French?
Yuan.
Une crétin.
Un boudin bité.
That's
Un
not
cochon de
French.
mie.
Dacă ar ști
sorry,
ce
I
am
don't
spus.
speak
Honestly,
Oh,
it's like you're having a
parapluie.
teaser.
It's surrenderies, by the way.
Sugar, are you sure Yuan is not spelled in French un cochon?
And that's what.
Yeah, but retards sound the same.
Does anybody have a +10 key, by the way?
Mine is only
It
+9.
depends on what kind of +10 you're looking for.
I don't know. Just a +10. I got a level 9 Hotel Dazar.
I have a 10 and under up, but I won't be able to do it just yet. I'll have to be like maybe half an hour, 40 minutes.
Much too late. Much too late.
Yeah, I gathered as much, so I didn't say so earlier.
It's almost weekend though.
It's almost time to kill some people.
You're doing it on Saturday, right? We haven't changed, right?